Hiya folks, JD here, and today we're going to take up the Wimius again. So this is the Dr. X, but with a transmitter. And there were a few things that I found quite interesting about, well, no, a few things that annoyed me about last flight. The fact that there is no film on this camera at all, but yet the camera was extremely hazy and fuzzy. So what I've done is I've got a cotton wool bud, and I've just gone around that camera just to ensure anything that might have been stuck on the lens, like a little, I don't know, bit of dust, a bit of dirt or whatever, has actually come off it. The overall flight I was quite impressed with. I thought it was okay, but I think this is more of a camera platform. So it's more of a steady camera platform, it's more of something that you can turn around and look at yourself rather than flying around. I found that its cornering is extremely wide, so it's probably better just today, because we're in quite a restricted area, it's probably best just to use a bit of yaw just to turn it around, as you probably would, and as it is expected that you would use this when you're out taking selfies or taking small videos on holiday or something. The transmitter was okay. It's very basic, as I said in the last video, but I think all in all it doesn't need to be anything else. It just controls the quadcopter, and I think it worked okay. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take her up again. We're going to give her a second shot and see exactly what happens to her. Now I'm hoping that she's going to fly really well. I'm hoping that we're going to get a nice little bit of movement out of her. We're going to try that camera again. One thing I am very impressed with off the bat is that the SD card recording actually worked. Okay, the footage was fuzzy, but still the SD card recording worked. So I'm hoping today we can get some crystal clear video. Right then folks, let's get her up. Okay then folks, here we go. So we have got optical flow in this particular quadcopter, which is why it's trying to sense where it's going for a second, and that camera still looks blurry. It's quite strange because half the lens is okay. If I stand over this, oh, wrong side. If I stand over this side, it's still a bit blurry, but it's not as bad as if I stand sort of in the middle. You can see there's a very clear line, and it's that line I was hoping to get rid of, but it doesn't look as if there's actually anything on the camera whatsoever. It's extremely strange. Now 82% we have for battery, so this mobile camera platform, well, should have a good enough camera and should be able to take pretty good photos and pretty good video. I mean, it's sitting quite nicely up in the air. You get quite a nice field of view. The only thing that hampers it is the fact that the video is blurry. You know, that is the only thing. I mean, the Dr. X, that particular video was excellent. You know, I really liked it. It was clear, it was crisp, whereas this is a little bit different in so much that it's very blurry, and that is annoying me quite a bit. Oh, she doesn't seem to want to. There we go. There we go. See, very, very slow to turn. She has quite a wide arc as well, but when you get her sat at a place, my God, is she stable. Absolutely. I mean, wherever she's sat now, there we are, just above that, just above the sort of, just in front of the tree there. Very, very stable. I mean, optical flow, she is moving around a bit, but you know what? Very, very good for taking still photos. But then, you know, that camera just lets it down massively, to the point where, you know, because that lens isn't working correctly, because the lens is very blurred, it's pointless as a camera, as a camera quadcopter. It really is. Now let's bring her down. Let's have a little look. Let's hold her there. What do we got? Well, she holds. See, now it's that stability. 67% battery. That battery's dropping pretty. Oh, 66 now, dropping pretty quick. I mean, that stability is fantastic. You can't take it away from it. You really can't. It looks brilliant. It holds the air. It's quiet. Those brush motors are more than powerful to control the quad. All in all, it's pretty good, you know. But it's that, if that camera lens was better, then this would have been a runaway success. I honestly think so, because it isn't a quadcopter to be flying around or whatever else and, you know, darting about. It is a camera. It's a mobile flying camera. You set it up at a distance and you leave it there. You see, and it's incredibly still, but it's just that really bad quality from the camera really does take away from its sole purpose, which is as a camera quad. But, you know, it's really nice to control on a transmitter. Really very nice to control on transmitter. Optical flow, it makes it a little bit jittery. It does do a lot of these sort of very jittery movements. But then once again you find that, you know, it's actually, as a camera, it works pretty well. You know, oh, there comes that strong breeze. Oh, just gonna try and get rid of this breeze. Go on, breeze, pass. But yeah, I mean, she's lovely colour, lovely industrial look to her, great cosmetic. But again, she just fails to deliver because of that camera, which is a shame. Because you know, having the transmitter for the Dr. X is exactly what I wanted. So this should be, as I said, this should be a runaway winner. But it's not, and it's a shame. It's got great field of view. If I come over this side and take a few photos over here with the less blurry side, then you should see that. There we go. I'm trying to line myself up. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, she's got a lot of nice options to go through. Slow mode, high mode, selfie mode. You can alter between Western and Eastern controls. You know, it is just a good quad, which is let down by that camera. Ooh, see? But now with that optical flow sensor, see, it does save your bacon, really does. And it's nice because it just sits. Let's take her back out. See? And then once you leave her for a minute, then you have, if I turn her around a bit, give her a bit of yaw. Have I lost transmitter range? No, I haven't. She's just very slow in turning. There we go. Battery is low. Please take the DR10 home. Well, I would do, but it's just landed. But still, you know, let down massively by that camera. And that's the crazy thing, because there is nothing on that lens whatsoever. There may be a bit of water now, but other than that, there is nothing on that lens whatsoever. It's such a letdown. I'm gonna try and see whether I can actually replace the lens of this with a new camera, or I might just try and see if I can. Well, the thing is, you've got the receiver board on here, so I might try and see if I can swap over the receiver boards and take it up in the TI instead. But it's a shame, because this has got so much going for it, because Wimius have added a camera, and that does make all the difference. Sorry, they've added a transmitter, and that does make all the difference. And I honestly thought, as I've said multiple times, I honestly thought this was going to be a runaway winner. I honestly did. But it's because of that camera. If that camera was perfect, you know what? I would be singing this one's praises. I really would. So I think just because I've had a bad model, I wouldn't treat all of them like that. I've spoken to David, the one that put me in touch with Wimius, in order for me to get this particular model. He raves about his. Absolutely, he loves it, and he takes it and he films different places with it, accidents and stuff like that. It's part of his job, and he absolutely swears by it. He loves it. I think I've just got a duff lens. But other than that, the flight is great. The battery life is okay. I mean, what did we get out of that now? With that one, we had 5 minutes and 43. You know, battling against these environmental factors, 5 minutes and 43 ain't bad. You know, once again, if you have multiple batteries for it, then, you know, once it comes down, take it straight back up. Again, the transmitter just adds a lot of other dimensions to it. But it's just that lens that lets it down for me. If you've tried this, let me know what you think. I think if that lens gets fixed, it would be a runaway winner, absolutely. So there we are, my friends. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD. You've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.